Come to order. Here we go. It's another episode of the Saturday Afternoon Movie Club. I'm Jeff, the guy who talks first. I'm here with the usuals. What's up, Randy?
Hey, buddy.
And Bjorn is here.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, Randy's about to eat some crackers.
On mic.
With,
no way.
Are those with the peanut butter in them?
No, sheesh.
Oh, good.
The
Good,
dusty
good.
cheese.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you in
It's not.
several minutes.
It's not. Is it crunchy cheese?
No.
Crunchy
The crackers
crackers, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're Ritz, so they're crunchy enough, but they're pretty soft.
They're like butter crackers.
Yeah.
Like-
so
I'm
if you
not-
let 'em-
I don't dislike them.
You let them sit on your hot little tongue for a while, they might even dissolve.
Well, that's... do we have to start over? Because that was awful.
That was fun.
That was
What are
one
you
of the
talking about? That
grossest,
was
most
fun.
upsetting sentences I've heard at the beginning of this podcast yet. We have a guest in studio. It's Sean Jordan. What's up, buddy?
What's happening? It's been a while.
Back for the first time since Halloween.
I've only done it the one time.
Two
Or have I done
times.
twice? What did we do the other? Oh, we
Gleaming
did
the Cube.
Gleaming the Cube. That's right. The
Yeah.
inaugural. Yeah.
Gleaming
all
the
right.
Cube and the
There
Blob.
was one
Yeah.
The blob. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, the blob.
Both awesome. Thanks for having me back. I appreciate it. This is I'm excited.
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about Galaxy Quest in a little bit. But first, the beginning part.
Yeah.
Anybody see anything that wasn't Galaxy Quest?
Yes. I actually watched a movie last night specifically so I can answer this question.
Hell yeah. What was it?
I watched Freaky Tales
Oh,
Ooh.
the first time?
the first time.
Hell yeah. What'd you think?
It's all right.
That's it?
It was all right.
I liked it a lot. I can't remember it, but I liked it. I
The
know I liked
first half. The first half was I liked watching Nazis get brutally
Right.
assaulted. That was pretty great. I liked watching an underdog story and having those two ladies come out on top.
Yeah.
I didn't care much for the execution of those two stories. I thought the performances were a little weak. Pedro Pascal's part, along with the cameo, fucking fantastic. I wish that was the whole movie.
Yeah.
And the end was also dope with the samurai sword business, but that also was almost a direct ripoff of Kill Bill. So, you know, I had some thoughts about that, but overall, it was a solid movie. I enjoyed myself. I liked it.
There's a band I like called the 77s, and they covered Nobody's Fault But Mine, and they had to credit Led Zeppelin, even though Led Zeppelin isn't who wrote that song.
Right.
I don't think I even
And
know
that's what Randy just did. They ripped off Kill Bill. Perhaps both those movies ripped off a third movie.
What?
Well, Kill Bill is an homage to old kung fu movies, but I'm saying that
Is it
this
like-
movie specifically has the hero riding a motorcycle to the venue to get revenge in a yellow motorcycle jacket and then slash their way through a fuck ton of people.
97.
Yeah.
Correct.
They were both, but they were also both dressed like Bruce Lee.
Sure.
So there we go. That's the Nobody's Fault But Mine of it all.
So since the last time I've been on the show, you guys decided to be mean to each other. I get it.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Is that what that was?
Yes.
No.
That's the secret sauce.
I love it. I've never seen a Bruce Lee movie.
No?
Really?
No, not one.
I've seen one.
Yeah, Enter the Dragon.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he fought Chuck Norris in a movie. I didn't know Chuck Norris had been around that long.
Wow. Which one was that?
I don't know, but Chuck Norris, hairy as hell too. I didn't know that. Young Chuck, he's a
Is it the
bear.
Octagon?
Hair
No.
suit.
No, the Octagon was.
Very
I'm
hirsute.
extremely familiar with the Octagon.
It's
Super
not
Ninja
that.
was in
Yeah, the Octagon is
Okay.
a Chuck Norris movie.
Right.
Bruce Lee is not in any Chuck Norris movie.
Right.
Chuck
Okay.
Norris is in a Bruce Lee movie.
There's
Okay,
some old
thank
movie
you.
where Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, like Chuck Norris is like the I think the second to the boss. You know, where
There's,
the toughest person is always the person right before the boss.
Right, he fights Cream in a movie.
Yeah.
There's also a movie. I think it's Enter the Dragon, and like Jackie Chan's in Enter the Dragon. He fights him a couple of times.
We're getting
It's
into
the
the
same.
weeds of my knowledge, but yeah, it sounds familiar. And that's awesome. It makes me want to watch Bruce Lee movies just to see all that old stuff.
Yeah, that one. I think it's Enter the Dragon has John Saxon too. Like, so it's a good '70s movie.
I
With some
always want to make
karate.
time for those movies where it's like I want to sit and be like, all right, tonight I'm going to watch Enter the Dragon, but it's just not it's not the time
It's
in my
never
life
time.
for that to
Yeah.
happen. For a while before Max, during COVID, I was being okay about it. Before Laura, I was okay about it for a window there where I'd like be like, all right, tonight it's Casablanca or something.
Mm-hmm.
But that I don't know. I find it hard to do these days, but I want to. The
Yeah.
want is there.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's the important part.
Yeah,
That's the first step.
I mean to. You know.
If you don't want to, it's going to be even harder.
I'm ready
Yeah.
and willing. I'm just not able.
Someday. You'll be able to someday. Watch one on the iPad on the road.
Yeah, I try to watch movies on planes, but I never want to watch a new movie on the flight because I'm terrified and I can't focus on a new movie. So I have to watch comforting movies that I know.
You
so
know it's going to happen.
It helps me out with the
Yeah.
flight where I'm like, like I watch The Departed all the time, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, The Notebook, Straight Outta Compton. Like I have my flight movies and I watch them all the time.
I always fall asleep. Like I just try to fall asleep.
Oh, I wish I could fall asleep on planes.
And but I always put something on too, just so I know how long I've been asleep.
Oh, that's a good move. It is a bummer when you wake up and you're like, we could be landing or we could have been in the air 5 minutes. I have no
Yeah.
clue. You don't want to ask someone like, where we at?
The worst one of those ever. I was flying out of Philadelphia, and I fell asleep before we left the gate. Like it was a really early flight, and I fell asleep almost right when I got to my seat, and I woke up 2 hours later, and thought we had landed.
Oh no,
but
you
we
hadn't gone yet.
left yet.
Oh.
We were still on the
They were
run.
probably there's like this fucking guy just sawing logs next to us, and we're just sitting here. They keep telling us there's engine difficulty.
I mean, Philadelphia is the word. Like they're the third because like the airspace over there is so tight between DC and New York. So Philadelphia gets like third on the list.
I see that.
What's important. So if something gets jammed up in either place, then Philly has to hold. So that was always that was
Yeah.
like something they don't tell you about when you live there and you're trying to fly. You're like,
Mhm.
it's a lot more likely you're going to get fucked leaving out of Philly.
You know, some people, they might be into that.
Yeah, they will.
Maybe, but not like the way I was, where I already did all my sleeping and now I got to live the whole flight. We haven't even started.
You got a raw dog at like the bros.
It's not even restful, but it should at least make it go faster.
Have
I
you
guess
ever,
it was better than having to sit there for those 2 hours.
Yeah.
Have you seen anyone raw dog a flight? You know, the bros where they
No.
just stare. I've
Like
never seen it.
Putty, like that episode of Seinfeld.
Yes, like
where he's
Putty.
just like, no, I'm good.
But it's a thing now. These dudes do it
Yeah.
where they just stare at the seat in front of them and raw dog it. It's so whack to me.
It's so stupid.
I do it when I'm scared, where I'm just like, God. But then when I'm not
Sure.
scared, I don't. Yeah, why would
I'm
you want to?
staring at the seat? Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
that's psycho behavior.
Yeah.
I want to know who they are.
I don't think I do.
I've tried to do it. I can't.
Yeah. Why would you?
I don't know. I thought maybe I'd get like a runner's high or something.
Yeah.
No, you get
Like at a
you
certain
get a
point.
boredom board.
God, the runner's high. That's another one where I used to run all the time. Like horse shit. I never once was I stoked in the middle of running.
I just think it's at some point you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain, so
Yeah, you
feel a
start to
little
get loopy.
elated.
That's actually probably That's exactly what it is.
But it's because you've started the process of dying, and eventually you'll stop and it'll work itself out, and you won't die, or you'll keep going and you will. But either way, that's
story.
what I think the runner's high is.
True story.
There's also people that just like that. I think they also like the feeling of running for a long time sucks for most people, but some people it doesn't. But it's the same feeling.
You can meditate. There's like, people meditate while they're doing it and take themselves out of the how much it sucks. Because one of the main, I know this isn't a running podcast. One of the main things that sucks about it is it gets so boring. That's about it. That's why, to bring it back, it's fun to watch movies. That's when, like, on the
Mhm.
treadmill, if you could throw a movie up, it really
It
helps. Yeah, because you're focused and you're thinking less about that. It's tough with music or everything. Movies, like the gym I work at right now, they have 10 TVs and they were playing Spider-Man today, the one where the upside down kiss Spider-Man.
Oh, the Tobey Maguire.
I felt like a
original,
pervert because
yeah.
I was watching it like this is a dope scene, but it was all, the rest had news and I'm like hyper focused on Kirsten Dunst,
That.
and it's like I had to look to my right, so I'm getting vertigo kind of trying to run on the treadmill,
Yeah.
but look to my right.
Stream
Good
them on your
kiss.
phone, man.
Yeah, but I like to get the steps. I want credit for the steps, so I keep my phone in my pocket.
Yeah. There's an app on our phones.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I don't have I don't have Apple Watch. If I did, I wouldn't need my phone on me. That's every time I walk around the house, no matter what. I go to the bathroom. Phone comes with, so I can beat off. No, phone comes with, so I get credits for the steps.
Fun fact: if you beat off with a watch on, counts as steps.
Yeah, there you go.
I hit my step goal without leaving my computer.
Wow.
Geoff
That
Tate,
takes you a lot.
unamused.
Famous anti-masturbation.
but everybody else having a good time with the beat off joke.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying to figure out how many times Randy has to jerk off to get to 10,000 steps.
Oh, once.
Once, so it takes forever.
It just takes a while.
He's got that stuff they put on your gums at the dentist before they give you a shot.
Novocaine.
or a gel.
I know, movies. I'm trying to. It's not a dentist podcast either, but I was going to complain about it. I have the best dentist in the world, Portland, Oregon, Montevilla Dental Arts. She's fantastic. Every other dentist I've ever had, they never put that topical stuff on before the Novocaine shot.
Dumb.
Why not? Why aren't they doing that with every go to the doctor. Give me a little topical stuff before you give me the shot.
Oh, see, with a skin shot, it's fine.
I mean,
Throw
it's
it in
fine,
there.
but if it could be better, make it better,
Make it nice.
I don't mind
That's
those.
true. Make it nice.
Young
The
pain.
arm ones, I don't care.
pain-
The mouth one, I fucking hate it. No. Numb me up.
You're pain maxing, bro? You pain maxing your arm?
Raw dog in the shot.
Oh, is that what that means? Paint.
You just put maxing under anything, and that's
Yeah.
what the kids are saying.
Pain maxing.
Oh, all right.
Randy's
What's
goon
maxing?
maxing on his
Goon
phone.
maxing. Oh, every day.
Maxing.
Every day.
That means
That's
herking
kinda
your
redundant.
gherkin, dude. Isn't that what the kids call beating off, though? Goon maxing?
Gooning is
Gooning.
specifically
Gooning
edging.
is
It's like
edging?
edging,
It's
for like a whole day.
Yeah.
What?
Someone sent
like,
me an article and I
not
read
sexual
the whole thing.
edging, masturbate edging.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, this isn't where we. Sorry, you guys go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. That's
Educational.
Yeah. What's the rest of it?
I think we're probably done.
That's as
it.
far as it's gonna go. Well,
I mean, we can talk about goon caves. Go on.
I
that
watched
butt stuff?
Drag Me to Hell for the first time. I
Man,
had never
that
seen
movie
it.
is the most fun fucking trash that it's ever
It's
existed.
terrible
So
in the
good.
best ways.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
people's arms go. There's like fisting people's whole mouths like
Yeah.
several times.
Mouth maxing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mouth maxing. It's like all the horror parts happen during the day.
Yeah.
Like
I fucking love Sam Raimi, dude.
I love
Scary
the,
day stuff is tough.
It's
Mhm.
tough to pull it off. That lady, she's like she's like dead, but like the way her eye contact that she's still making
Uh-huh.
is like it's brilliant. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Also, Justin Long is
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
Justin Long rules, man. I
love him.
these are not podcasts that we just did, but he's one that I got to do the 12 Guests of Christmas with.
Mm-hmm.
Fun dude.
Yeah.
Fun guy to
Cool.
sit next to.
Yeah. He's great. I
Yeah.
remember that one too.
Yeah. The Drag Me to Hell, speaking of Doug, I asked Doug during COVID, I was like, what are good movies to watch? Good non-terrifying horror movies. And he said that, and I didn't believe him. And watched it, and I text him. I was like, hey, man, sorry. Full honesty, I thought you were dumb for recommending this. One of the best horror movies.
Yeah, dude.
What were some of the other ones?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
It was Trick or Treat. It was Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, Trick or Treat's great.
And there was one other one I can't
Which
remember.
Trick or Treat? The 80s punk rock one?
No,
or
the new one that's like
The new
three
one.
the new-
stories.
Yeah.
Or wait,
That one's great.
which is there scary stories to tell in the dark? Is that 3 stories?
I'm not sure, but the one you're talking about is like an anthology.
It's like the
Yeah, okay,
pumpkin
Trick or Treat then.
Yeah.
on the-
And I honestly think
kids.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was the third one.
Okay.
Now that I say it out loud. What'd you guys think of that new Sam Raimi? What's the new one?
Send Help.
Send Help.
Awesome.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Really? Why
Big
not?
fan.
What?
Why haven't you seen it?
I'm busy.
All right.
It's hard to go to the. I just don't go to the movies that much here
Yeah.
anymore. And when I do, there's always like there's so many like old things.
Yeah.
Like if the Academy's showing Terminator 2
Right.
and the one something to show in Send Help,
Send Help.
I'd
Terminator
rather
2.
go see Terminator 2.
I remember Terminator 2. I went with my grandpa, and we got done, and I was like, so is that going to happen? And he's like, I don't know. Let's go get you some Jordans.
Is that what started the
Yeah.
shoe fix?
Probably.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like, all right, so shoes
Are there
stop
Jordans
nuclear
in
war.
that? I know there's the other shoes in the.
I don't think so, but he took me out to the movies one day to go see that and to go get Jordans. That was the specific day, but
Sounds like a wonderful day.
it was.
Yeah, memorable.
Yeah, I still remember when she's like on the fence and gets vaporized, and I was When did Terminator 2 come out?
91?
91.
yeah.
So I'm 10. And I remember looking at my grandpa like, what the fuck, dude? Is that what happens? And he's like, I don't know.
To answer your question, kinda.
Yeah, probably.
I read a thing. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
They were
pretty
like,
accurate.
it's pretty close.
Yeah, man.
It's you don't necessarily turn into a skeleton, you just turn into dust. But
Yeah.
then people who are a few miles away turn into a skeleton.
Yeah, or maybe the closer you are, you just turn into a shadow.
Yeah.
That's
Burned on the wall.
wild, dude. Wild.
Pretty
It's-
neat though.
the
You
explosion
want to
is-
strike a cool pose.
In the middle of a kickflip.
Yeah.
If it's happening, do something fun. Leave something for the archaeologists to
You
be
just
like,
have to
"Ah, this guy
you
was
kind of have to
dancing."
know it's coming because once it explodes, it's hotter than the surface of the sun. So
Yeah.
it's pretty instantaneous.
Kind of like when I freestyled. It was
Correct.
just
Oh yeah.
flames, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I cease to exist.
When I battle rap, you
That's
look
how
like Linda
good you
Hamilton.
are at it. I stopped being tangible and became the shadow of a thing.
Everything turns into lyrics. I have synesthesia.
Oh, all right.
Did you see anything aside from Galaxy Quest recently?
Yeah. You want to talk about Drag Me to Hell a little more?
No, I liked it. I don't know. I guess
Fun.
the ending.
That's not hard to do with
It's
the Sam
not.
Raimi movie.
Yeah, and that felt good.
Yeah.
That just gave me a nice boost. Like, yeah, my brain still works.
She walks to hell. I saw The Housemaid, which I thought was very fun. Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, some impossibly hot dude, and that's pretty much it.
Well, now I need to know.
Have you guys seen it? Anyone?
I haven't seen it, but I will. As soon as it's like, I want to watch it. I've heard good things.
They tease it in the trailer like it's going to be Hand That Rocks the Cradle with Rebecca De Mornay back in the day, where she is the nanny and sort of takes over as the wife and like bones the husband, and like the kid's now mine. She's breastfeeding the kid in one scene. This twists a couple times, and it's not to spoil anything, but it's more in depth than that, and it doesn't ask too much from anyone in the movie. Nobody. Amanda Seyfried's got the biggest load to carry with acting, and and she does a great job. And who's the hot dude in there?
His name is Brandon Sklenar.
He's
a
crazy hot.
He's a little bit all right.
You can't tell because he shows up with a turtleneck on, which is a bummer. And then there's one scene where he's got a tank top on, and I watched it on that cruise ship, and I'm like, dog. I said it out loud. It's like the perfect V pointing to his dick. It's gnarly how hot he is, and like a very charming, good actor in that sense, anyways, in that movie. So I liked it. Yeah.
Wow.
They didn't ask too much from you. It wasn't hard to follow. So I know that there's now.
Oh, it's a Paul Feig movie. Okay.
What do I know Paul Feig from, or how do I know what Paul Feig's
It's
done?
Freaks and Geeks,
Freaks and Geeks. He
Okay.
also did the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Okay, tight.
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids.
It like
Did you do Paul Blart?
No, I don't think. I don't know.
No, he did Paul. Sorry, he did Paul.
Okay.
Paul.
No, he didn't do Paul. Greg Matoli did Paul. The Superbad director did Paul.
You know how there's movies that they in like meetings now. I hear that they're like second screen viewing movies. You know?
Oh yeah.
Which is such a bummer term to put
I hate
on
that.
a movie with people who work on thousands of people. But it is one of those where if you did deviate for a second, you would be able to clock right back in with the housemaid.
Sure.
It's it's not, you don't have to be, it's not like Memento or something where you're going to be glued to it. So it was great. It was good for a cruise ship, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a good time, so highly recommended.
I've been watching mostly TV, like just episodes of television.
What,
Like,
you been digging in the crates, or you on a new show?
it's sort of a lot more crates, but the new show that I put on was
Sounds like a
Castle.
bomb right now.
You're the producer. It does sound like a bomb.
Yeah.
Castle,
Yeah, and it's not that new, but
Okay.
it's new.
but new to you.
Yeah, new to me. What I've noticed about the shows like Castle and The Mentalist, there are, because they're made for network television, there are 3 times in every episode where they give you the full rundown of what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the opening part where they catch the case and it's all explained, and then about halfway through. So there's that at the beginning, and then at the end there's the full recap as they catch the person. But
Yeah.
there's always a thing in the middle where just for some reason somebody just rattles off everything that's happened.
They're at lunch. You're like, so you're telling me
Yeah.
that Jessica went over to John's house,
Exactly.
killed John for no reason, took his dog and his car, and now she's in the Bahamas.
Right.
Why would Jessica do that to John?
Yeah.
So brutally murder him like that.
So you can always you can come and go. You're never
Yeah.
too far away from being caught up. The show itself will catch you up.
Well, that is another thing. And at Castle, they probably weren't having these meetings yet because Castle's old enough. How old's Castle? At least
it
10.
started in like 2009.
Yeah, so they weren't having that second screen viewing yet, but they do say that now for shows, I think, where it's like a thing where they're like, people do tune out, so you have to spoon feed them the plot quite a few times. And like that's why people are always saying like when was the last time I was like, but Jeff, you said we were going to stop and get lunch.
Yeah.
You know? But that's why they're always saying names so you remember the name of the character. It's frustrating when you are paying attention. You know?
It's what I find frustrating about it is they've simply labeled something that they've always done. Every network show
Yeah, I
has done
suppose.
that. Going back, like even like watching the Rockford Files, which is from the early 70s. There are still multiple times during the episode where they'll recap the whole thing.
Yeah, because they're compensating for people who are like jumping in at the first commercial break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why,
they don't
that's
want-
why whenever it comes back from the black screen, there's always like the 2-sentence recap of what just happened, what they're doing.
They
'Cause
don't. It wasn't for the second screen, but it was for the
Bathroom
idea
break
of
or SIDS
this
or whatever.
This thing is on from 8 to 9 today,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Yeah, then it's gone.
And if they were trying to keep the audience from being like, oh no, it's 8:06, we can't watch Rockford. Like, you just get in.
I
They'll-
remember
they'll
those
catch you.
days being like, I'm not doing it. I'm 10 minutes late. I'm just going to wait until the rerun's on.
Yeah.
Right, but they also have the thing at the beginning that's like, it's like the recap before the episode, the coming up on this.
Yeah.
That's always fun. So you
Yeah.
could just watch that and be like, this one looks boring. Sometimes I do it for like Magnum, and you'd be like, oh, this is one where he's dreaming.
That's one
I'll
of the
watch
where they
something else
already have
tonight.
the footage or like what are they clip show? Like it's a clip show. It's
Yeah.
Scrubs in the
Yeah.
elevator.
Yeah, it's like it's what would be it's where they would put the last week on thing if it's a two-parter, but it's just every episode has it right at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know. Oh, there's a lot of shooting. Ooh, this one's is real Higgins heavy.
Mhm.
Let you know where you get into and whether or not you want to. Because Cheers is on another channel, and these are your only chances to watch either of these episodes. In 1983, it would never occur to you that you'd be able to see it again. They're gonna replay 10 of them in the summer.
My mom for Christmas sent me an old TV guide. She got 4 TV guides with each Seinfeld character on them. It's fantastic, and she sent me all those. And just I haven't looked through a TV guide since I'm 5, probably. I don't even know if I ever have really. And you look through it, and it is nuts to be like, that's it. This is the whole month. I think it was the whole month, right? Or was it weekly?
It was weekly.
Weekly. So this is what's on TV this week, and that's what you get.
Uh-huh.
And then it used to go off air, which I know I'm not slicing bread by saying it, but it's like, that's nuts to be at from 1 in the morning till 7 or whatever. You didn't have the
There's
option.
nothing.
Right.
There was nothing. And then what? First 24-hour news network or something was the first thing. It's just crazy to think about. No options.
It's also, why did they play the national anthem?
I don't know. I mean,
We're supposed to. There's a scene in My Blue Heaven where the channel goes off the air at night, and it plays that, and Rick Moranis is at his desk at work,
and
and he stands up and puts his hand over his heart while the TV plays that song as it goes off the air. He's an FBI agent.
You know what I didn't know about My Blue Heaven? Maybe you told me this.
I might have.
But Goodfellas is the before My Blue Heaven, and
Yeah.
My Blue Heaven is the after Goodfellas. So that's what's his name? Henry Hill. That's Henry Hill
Hill.
after Whitsec is My Blue Heaven. Have you guys seen My Blue Heaven?
No.
It's the same.
Dog, it's so
They were
fucking
married.
funny.
The guy who wrote Goodfellas was married to the lady who wrote My Blue Heaven, and when he was doing research for Goodfellas with Henry Hill, she was there too, and he took all the research from before he went into witness protection and made Goodfellas, and she did all the research for after and wrote My Blue Heaven.
Oh, okay.
You should watch it. It's Joan Cusack, Rick Moranis, Steve Martin. It is.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
It is Steve Martin too, like a smooth,
He's got black
you know,
hair. There's
sexy.
2 times where he has black
I was
hair.
going to say, how many times have the two of them worked together?
Him and Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little
Right.
Shop, Parenthood.
Yeah.
I mean, Rick Moranis was in L.A. Story for a
That's
scene,
right.
like
Yeah.
one Gravedigger cameo or whatever.
Yeah, it's fun.
But
My
yeah,
Blue Heaven, man.
I'll
How do
check
you,
that
he's
out. That sounds good.
arugula. How do you unscrew?
Arugula. It's a vegetable. Have a nice day. Fuck you.
He's wearing like silk suit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's real. It's fun, man. That was one that got stuck on our VCR back in the day. So I saw it,
Several
you know,
times.
whatever, 70 times when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I bet it was more like 10, but it felt like 70.
Sure.
Anyway, real
I mean, back then, watching a movie would be what took the whole day. So yeah, 10 times feels like 70 when you're a kid.
yeah. Beetlejuice, that was another one that got stuck on our
yeah.
VCR.
That one's playing at the Hollywood on Wednesday.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it. I got
Oh,
tickets.
man. It's so...
I love that fucking movie
Beetlejuice,
so
Beetlejuice
much.
bummed me out.
Oh, I liked it.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It was... Compared to Beetlejuice,
Yeah. I mean,
it's unfortunate, you
Yeah.
know? Didn't need to happen.
I didn't need to, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I had
Yeah.
a good time. I thought
We
it was
went to
fun.
Baghdad. Everybody was dressed up. That was cool.
Yeah.
See some more. Just see some more of it. That's all I cared about.
Yeah.
The whole Monica Bellucci thing, like what's she doing there? I mean, she did nothing. It was such an easy resolve to kill the villain. I don't know. Parts of it bummed me out. It just felt, and they didn't use Danny DeVito nearly. Or who
Like,
am I
he was
thinking?
very much a cameo,
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I don't know,
but
man.
they purposely didn't use Jeffrey Jones.
Well, yeah, that was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
How he was like mutilated or something.
He has this entire upper body bitten
Yeah,
off.
that was tight.
Yeah, it was amazing. I do think that Catherine O'Hara was pretty underutilized, but
Oh, extreme. She was the only. Whatever. We're not here to talk shit about Beetlejuice.
It was hurt by not having Glenn Shaddix more than I think they thought it would be.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's that?
He
Is that
was
Otho?
Otho.
yeah.
Best maybe the best character name I've ever. That name is so goddamn funny to me.
Otho?
Otho. It's so funny, and he's just Otho. He doesn't have a last name. He's not like Max. Is it Maxie Gordon? Maxie Priest? Who is it?
Maxie. I think it is Maxie Gordon.
Maxie
Maxi
Gordon.
Priest is a band.
Oh yeah, that's the reggae guy, right? That girl.
I know. I
ooh,
think
that girl. That
no.
kind of girl.
it does, I mean, it doesn't. I'm just saying, no. In the, you may or may not be right. I don't know any songs. I've seen bumper stickers or T-shirts with that on it. Like enough to know that it's a band, but not enough to.
He
I have
sang-
no idea what when you
He's
said
saying
reggae.
armed and hammered.
That was the very first moment I thought they did reggae.
He's saying
Just assumed it was metal.
He's saying Mount and Do Me. These are T-shirts that I'm making.
I do think you're right though.
Oh.
Not having Glenn Shaddix, and then also like Catherine O'Hara wasn't utilized in the same. Like she freaks the fuck out several times in Beetlejuice. And
Yeah.
that big energy is what makes.
They dialed her down.
They dialed her down quite a bit, and it does suffer because of that.
But it was a role that didn't need to be Catherine O'Hara, and that's a waste of Catherine O'Hara.
Right.
Mhm.
If you're not gonna let her go, if you're not gonna let her cook,
Yeah, get her out the kitchen. What are you doing?
yeah,
You're
you don't
wasting-
give Emerald Lagasse your recipe. You make it. You're the
This
one
is
that
true.
makes this dumb shit.
And like half the reason she's doing that in the first Beetlejuice is because she's feeding off of Otho.
Yeah,
The two of them play off each other really nicely.
yeah, and I don't think they realized how how noticeable it would be missing that guy.
Yeah,
He's not in that many things, but like he's in Heathers,
and Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. He's great. He's in a Cheers. He has a very funny episode of
He's
Cheers.
a very funny actor.
Mhm.
He's super funny.
Hilarious in Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
That's all I knew him from.
He's
I would change my name to Otho. If I got that dope of a name, I'd be like, yeah, I'm Otho now.
You still can.
Oh, Otho Jordan?
Otho Jordan.
Otho
That
Jordan.
doesn't
That's
matter.
actually a
solid-
That doesn't not make me feel stoked.
Yeah, but putting a last name on it really takes it down.
I
a
wouldn't.
notch.
I'd have to delete my bloodline.
You just go by Otho. Well, your bloodline still exists. it doesn't change your blood.
You just threatened to kill your family.
What? What your kid is still your kid, even if your name is different.
She's gonna be Botho.
Botho.
Wait,
Botho.
No,
Otho?
they're Botho.
Motho. They're Botho.
is it like the Spanish, like Spain Spanish version of Oso,
Maybe.
where they're just saying "the" instead of okay? Sorry, I'm overthinking it.
Oh, I see what
Did
you're
you
saying.
say the?
Otho instead of Oso,
No.
which is bear in Spanish.
Right.
So don't they do S's like THs
in one region
in
of Spain,
España?
yes. In Catalonia, yes.
So maybe that's where he's from.
We're-
I don't know.
We've been to a floor that I'm not able to climb to yet. So I'll sit over here in the change my name to Otho floor.
In Barcelona, all of
Sure.
the S sounds are TH.
Sure. If you meet a pretentious prick who likes,
Barcelona.
Like I went to Barcelona.
yeah, this is I've been trying. There's got to be a bit in there somewhere, but like, we aren't supposed to do that because, like, if somebody who is from Barcelona, if they were speaking Spanish and then said, Tallahassee, but in an American accent, it would sound crazy.
Well, it's not like they have a lisp.
Right, but if they would say it with their accent, so for them to be speaking Spanish, fluent Spanish, stop and be like Tallahassee, and then back to fluent Spanish, would seem crazy, or Portuguese, whatever language we're talking about. So why would we, speaking English with our accents, and be like, yeah, so I'm thinking about going on a vacation. Me and my wife are going to go to Ibiza, and then I think we're going to have. There's just no reason you should do that, and I don't think it's disrespectful. Am I wrong?
It depends. Like calling.
You shouldn't try to butcher. You can't say like I'm going to have polo. You say pollo.
Sure, and that's kind of the difference. Is like getting the pronunciation right, but not necessarily like the dialect of the pronunciation. Like Melbourne in Australia is not Melbourne, and Edinburgh.
See, even then, where I'm like, I'm going to go to Edinburgh.
It's I mean, you can get away with Edinburgh. It's
Right.
not. It's not Edinburgh.
Right. There we go. Middle
Yeah.
ground.
Right.
Glad we figured that all out.
Louisville. Right.
Louisville.
Right. But if I was like, I'm going to Louisville.
Yeah, that's how they say it.
Louisville.
It just has to not sound like you are intentionally pandering
Of
to.
course.
That's really what it comes down to.
Are you going to Ibiza?
Going to Ibiza?
What if you don't change the accent? I've never been to Barcelona.
I've never been to Ibiza, Barcelona. I'd go to either one.
I have been to Melbourne.
I've not been to Melbourne.
Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne.
That's
If
where
that's
Mel
not how
Gibson
it's
was born.
pronounced,
Jeff's being a dick.
then you spell it different.
Is that where Gibson's from?
I don't
Melbourne?
know. Mel Gibson was born in New York.
Do you
I don't
get
know
the
where-
bit?
Yeah.
Mel was born in
Oh,
Melbourne.
now I get it.
I just got it too. Thanks for explaining.
Now I feel like a dickhead.
No, Sean. Everybody knows.
That's why I called him Gibson. I don't call him Gibson. You can't say the part of the joke in the joke. I can't say, is that where Mel was born? You got to, is that where Gibson was birthed?
No, I think if you said, is that where Mel was born, we would have at least known you were doing something.
What if you called him Gibson? What if you just saw him at a restaurant? You're like, Gibson. What up, Gibby?
Yeah, I would. You should.
I would. If I saw Mel Gibson, I would.
I want you to call him Gibby
Because
so
he's such a
bad.
bummer. I would.
Riggs would hate you and then run away.
Oh, that would kill me. Oh, I thought you were saying he was saying that to me.
No,
I
no.
say that to him.
You say that to him.
That's a good thing to say.
Riggs would hate you.
Riggs would hate him.
How dare you? You and Riggs should fight.
One of the best. Otho and Riggs. That's a movie I want to see.
Oh yeah, classic Sean replaced the black guy with a big,
Damn
big
it!
white
I
dude.
did. Damn it.
You know what I
I
like?
mean,
I like
Otho
Lethal
and
Weapon,
Murtaugh. Otho and Murtaugh.
I would prefer Lethal Weapon if they were both white. Is there any way to make that happen?
Don't do that to me. Danny Glover lives like 30 miles from here, doesn't he?
Does he really?
Just
I think he
doing the
lives in
bit.
Lake O, so he probably lives like 10 miles from here.
Really?
I think so.
Man, that'd be rad.
Let's get him.
Danny
He
Glover
did at
is the
one
shit.
point.
Because that's the thing about Lethal Weapon and Mel Gibson and whatever. Like, I try not to watch a lot like Mel Gibson movies anymore, but I
God,
fucking
it's-
love Danny Glover movies, and that's not my fault.
Every Lethal Weapon, they lose me a little bit at 4, but not even all the way. But 1, 2, and 3 are so good. They're so good.
There's something about 3 and 4 that like, that's like the tone that it's my favorite tone of a movie. The movies themselves don't make it to that level, but that kind of
3 more so than 4. 4 is a little convoluted. It's just a little too far. They bounce on the handlebars a little too much. In 4.
the general sort of they're having fun, and it's kind
Right.
of funny, and it's lighter, like definitely compared to the first Lethal Weapon.
The first Lethal Weapon was dark as hell, but the second one, they're having a blast.
Yeah, and then the third and fourth, it's very fun, but the violence is also like legit action movie violence.
You know, I've told you this so many
not toned
times.
down.
I have to have told you this, but you know the woman in the photograph in the picture in Lethal Weapon 1 when he's in the beginning when he's got the gun in his mouth.
His wife, yeah.
I used to work with her.
Oh no shit!
The woman in that picture.
Wow.
She worked at a call center in Sioux Falls for a while, and she didn't.
Why was her picture in that movie?
She
did it
used to live in L.A. She was a model.
Oh, okay.
And she didn't scream that from the roof. I found that out years after working with her, and I was like, you should really be telling people that immediately. You know, that'd be why. Pray to God I never get to
I was
be
in
like
Lethal
that.
Weapon. You'll never believe
Yeah,
how.
guess who I was in Lethal Weapon? That would open every conversation like that. Pray to God I'm never the dead son in a movie, or the dead or son or husband or
Just
whatever.
a photo.
Yeah, just
in the
pray
back.
it's me. It's me, and I'm the storyline.
Right. I was in that. The guy that was in that the cologne ad that plays on his TV
Yeah, dude.
right around when he's looking at that picture. That guy was also in Lethal Weapon.
That would yes.
Those two should go to the conventions as kind of in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
We were kind of in Lethal Weapon. You want your picture or autographs from people who were kind of in Lethal Weapon?
I remember back in the day, I've brought comedians on stage who they said they, bring me up. You'll see them in the new so-and-so movie. And they weren't even in it. They got cut. They were just on set one day and they filmed a scene that never made the movie. I'm like, I don't know what you think that kind of cash is going to get you with the crowd saying that you're in a movie that you're not really in just because you filmed a scene one day.
They're like an extra.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that's enough. Like, just go be funny.
Oh yeah, how many guys
that's
when
your
you were
credit.
coming up? How many guys did you have to use Last Comic as a credit, and then you find out that
They never made it.
They shouldn't mention.
Right.
I brought up a guy. I remember hosting for a dude, and Last Comic was his credit, and then I finally looked up what it was, and it was in a montage. A low light montage
In The
of
Line
bad
or something?
Schwarzenegger impressions. He was just one of a dozen Schwarzenegger impressions. I don't know why you would want to tell people.
Yeah.
If that was me, I don't think I'd be like, I didn't do Last Comic Standing. You must be thinking of somebody else.
It's
A
interesting.
lot of people look like this.
It's interesting with the credits. You got to say something. So, like, when people say, what should I say to bring you up? You can't say nothing. You can't say, this irks me when someone says, well, just say whatever you want. No, because then you're making more work for me as the host. You got to give me something to say. But nobody in the crowd really cares. It's just something to say. Unless it's a heartfelt introduction about a friend, in which case I will say whatever I feel like saying. But so I get saying Last Comic in that sense. But for the comics that are like, oh, yeah, dude, tell them I was on Last Comic last year for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. You're like, why? Why are you so stoked? Well, you should be stoked on what you did, but like it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, if I have to tell something, like if somebody doesn't know, then I give them a vague, just say Comedy Central or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But if
always
it's
a safe.
somebody
It used
that-
to be. I don't think that's that safe anymore because it's not even a fucking network.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
It still counts.
Yeah.
It's still something to say.
But that is the one
People
that
still know.
People
that is
know
the-
that it was on that it was a thing on TV.
right. It feels
Because
like
I guess
that's
I
the
could
safe
just say, I guess the next step would just be that I've just tell them I've been on television.
one. That-
But usually if it's something like if you ask me, I'd be like, if there's anything you remember, then say that.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to give you a list.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to say a deep, like something from a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
It'd be fun for me to see what thing you remembered. What thing do you say? Like that kind of, like that would be fun for me. But
You
in
know
a
your next
general-
comic from Tate Crazy Nights.
Yeah. Right. And whatever they hear, they'll be like, okay, that was something. They don't have to know what it was. And there might be somebody there that's like, well, I remember that.
Yep.
And I would be like, oh my God, that's hilarious. Why would you? Why is that the one you pick? But then if you wanted to be funny, you would just be like, Bob and Tom. And I'd be like, you motherfucker.
It's so fun to do out here, and they'd be like, I don't know what you're talking. Bob and Tom's still on?
This guy, your next comedian, has been on television and the radio. Both terrestrial and satellite.
I mean, Bob and Tom was was the podcast version of, or I guess the radio version of it now a big podcast. Gotta suck to be in radio
Interesting
and
that
hear
they
that.
didn't that they didn't pivot.
Well, those two 65-year-olds didn't pivot. I don't. I think they're pretty set with their radio crowd. I bet.
No, I understand, but at some point you're gonna just watch the numbers dwindle.
Yeah, which I bet they're doing.
Yep, I mean that's got to be what's happening now. Okay, we should talk about Galaxy Quest.
Nah, we're fine.
Why? It's only been 43 minutes.
Yeah,
43
sorry.
minutes.
Well,
we're running out
Is
of
that
time.
my fault?
No.
Is that my fault?
No.
Should we
No, we're
put
having
it
a
in
good time.
context?
Yeah, let's put it in
All right.
context. Bjorn's got the context. What day did it come out?
It came out December 25th, 99.
Oh,
So,
they had
Christmas,
high hopes. Yeah,
Christmas movie. It made $7 million on opening day. $71 million was its gross. IMDb gives it 7.4 out of 10 for the audience score of stars. Roger Ebert did. I found he did 4 out of 5 stars on this one, so I guess that would be a thumbs up. It was a star rating. not a
Roger
thumb.
Ebert only gives 4 stars.
Does he ever give a 5?
He doesn't use 5 stars. He uses a 4-star rating.
Well, the one
Yeah.
on the website, it was 4 out of. Oh, so it's 4. He got 4 out of 4. Maybe I counted the stars wrong.
Was Siskel not around anymore?
No, this is the written.
The written.
Oh wait,
His
I don't know.
Chicago.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
He
didn't
used
know
to
he had
write. He would write them too. So it's every now and then we'll find one where all we get is
his
what he
Ebert?
said on the TV.
I never knew that.
But usually we just do the Ebert, the actual written review, the Chicago Sun-Times review.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes, 79 audience score, 90 critic.
Both are low.
Yeah. So
79 audience score. Like over time, I bet that's gone up.
I think so.
Like,
It
it's one of
had to
those-
have.
Yeah, it
That's what we
should
were
have.
talking
it
about
probably
last night.
started low. It got 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote it down wrong. But it's same ratio, I guess.
I mean,
75 to 80.
they're both missing a star.
They're
Yeah,
missing
they're
a
both missing a
star.
star.
They're different ratios.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was just happy I found it. I usually can't find his ratings. All right, so it debuted.
Are you serious? It's on IMDb.
I couldn't find it. I don't know.
It's no, it's okay.
I'll one of these days.
All right,
I
so
will
you have
find it.
you have all the scores. What's what happened that day? December 25th, 1999. What else
So,
came out?
There was a riot
number
on
one,
streets. Tell me where.
What
were
else
you?
came out was it was just the talented Mr. Ripley
Mm.
was number 1.
Was that its first week?
Its first week, yeah.
Wow.
And that's the only other one that came out the same day.
That's wild that was number 1 on
I do like
Christmas.
that better than this.
Oh,
Not saying
you're-
anything bad about this.
Talented
fuck
Mr.
out.
Ripley?
Yeah, I like it. I like it more than this.
Get out.
It's I mean it's
Get Out's
it's-
pretty good too.
They're in I would say they're incomparable.
Yeah, it is.
They're
It's
such
yeah, that's
vastly
very fair.
different things.
They're about
that,
as different as you could be. Honestly, you're right.
But yeah, so Good Will Hunting really made Matt Damon a star.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that movie is not like he's probably the biggest star at that time. I mean, for a long time. But the rest of it, like Gwyneth Paltrow and Jude Law,
Mm,
Philip Seymour Hoffman, they weren't selling tickets yet.
right.
All right. Number 2 was Any Given Sunday. Had
Hmm.
been 4 weeks.
4 weeks, damn.
I'd watch Any Given Sunday 10 times before
Inch-
I watch Galaxy Quest. again.
Inch by
Get out.
inch.
Now you want me to get out
Fuck
for
off.
real?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah. I knew you were gonna get bummed
Nah,
about
he's,
that.
he's trolling.
No, I'm not. I mean, anyway, go ahead.
Any Given Sunday is dumb as fuck.
It's
If he's not trolling, then we've made a huge mistake.
he is sitting right next to you. He loves that movie, and he has a great time. We got in this debate. Well,
I can't take any football movies never get to use the real teams, so they always feel way dumber than any other.
what the Miami
sport
Sharks?
movie. Even like Last Boy Scout, the fact that they're making up a football team, that tracks with how dumb that movie is. But Any Given Sunday is supposed to be like it is a legit like drama about this, but then it's a made up team, so it feels so tacky.
There is. Lawrence Taylor ain't made up. Continue.
All right. Number 3 was The Green Mile. 16 weeks.
Oh, shit,
Yeah, that
still.
was a huge movie.
And then another Sam Rockwell. And then number 4 was Galaxy Quest.
Okay.
I'll go through the 10.
All right, yeah.
Number 5, Stuart Little had been 9 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Remember that being big too.
Man on the Moon for 4 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Toy Story 2, 37
Yeah,
weeks.
dude, of course,
Yeah.
obviously. Pixar was still pretty new.
Pixar was very new. That was their 4th movie, 3rd movie. And Toy Story, the first one, like, blew the fucking...
So just Toy Story, Bugs Life, and Toy Story 2?
Toy Story 2.
What year was it? You said 98?
99.
99.
Number 8 was Bicentennial Man.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Then Anna and the King.
Mm-hmm.
And then one I forgot to look up, but Snow Falling Cedars.
Snow falling
Snow
cedars. Huh?
Falling on Cedars.
Okay.
Oh, that's one of those. That's one of those kind of movies. We hear.
I don't
about
know. I never
Sure.
heard of it, and I forgot to look it up after writing it down. I usually look them up, but
Sure, a little like
it.
the
Ethan
shelf.
Hawke, Max von Sydow.
Ooh.
A Japanese-American fisherman is accused of killing his neighbor at sea. In the 1950s, race figures into the trial.
No.
In the 1950s it does. It's specific to the 50s.
Yeah.
That was our rough decade, apparently.
Just the one.
Oh my God! So he dies at sea. Ethan Hawke plays the lawyer, and a reporter. He plays a reporter, and his name is Ishmael. So this movie is a little on the nose.
Yeah.
Snow falling on the nose.
Snow falling up my
Actually,
nose.
that's a different movie.
That's how they
That
wrote.
movie they changed. They called that movie Blow.
yeah, I was gonna say Blow 2, Snow Falling Up. No, it's
Man, that's a long. I mean, for the movies that come out in '99, for there to be 2 new ones on Christmas Day
Yeah.
that made the top 10, and that's it. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, yeah, Talented Mr. Ripley is very good.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
you're right though. It's
excellent movie.
weird to compare them. There's not any.
Yeah, but it's
rubric.
like which is better, The Departed or MacGruber?
MacGruber.
I mean, you're just be
But
like,
tough.
why would we do that?
But yeah, they would never be in the same ring together.
Yeah, who's better, Miles Davis or Mongolian throat singing? Why you can't compare?
Mongolian throat singing is so buck.
It is pretty wild.
It
Yeah.
is.
What's better, the throat singing or The Departed?
I know we're not talking about The Departed right now, but so The Departed was rushed out, and the editing in The Departed is so bad. If you watch it, it's one of my plane movies, so there's so many editing errors. If you really step back and look at
it's fairly clunky.
they rushed it out. There's it's so dependent on the acting, which is great. Like Leonardo DiCaprio is amazing, Matt Damon is amazing, Vera Farmiga is amazing. Jack Nicholson's on the, it's like just tipping it, and the editing is it's like it's an Oscar that he should have got for Goodfellas, obviously, or Casino, but it's, I don't know, The Departed, it bums me out when I look at all the mistakes in it, and that's
Wow.
all I have to say about that, and other interesting things about different movies. I assume.
When was the last time you watched it not on a plane?
I don't really watch it not on planes anymore, honestly. It's moved into that arena. Here's an example. So like when Martin Sheen gets tossed off the building,
Yeah.
Leonardo's walking around the corner and he looks over at least a second and reacts before you even see the body. I mean, it's just simple. Well, I say simple, but I assume if you're a professional editor, a simple thing that you would catch, somebody should catch. But I think there's so many of those.
That's not an editing issue. That's a blocking issue.
Well, okay, like a filmmaking, there's just so many tiny little errors where just continuity errors, and I mean just all kinds of things that
Sure.
if you watch it over and over, which I have, which speaks volumes to how good it is, but there's just so many unnecessary errors, it feels like.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody was great in it. Mark Wahlberg?
I thought he was
I
great.
fucking love that.
People
Yeah.
complain about
I
Mark
love
Wahlberg. I
that
thought he was
movie.
fantastic
Yeah.
in that movie.
I don't know why anybody would complain about him in that movie. I don't
He's
know
so
why.
good
There's
in that
no
movie.
even the Jack Nicholson one is still there's no
I'm
real
with it.
reason to complain about it.
I'm
It's
with it.
such a everybody's great.
I think so too.
And they rounded him out. Like putting Ray Winstone in it was a real good move.
Is he French? He's the number 2. That's
Yeah,
Ray
he's the
Winstone.
number 2, yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic. They're all like that dude. I guess the number 3, the Welsh guy. He's
Uh-huh.
in Maid too. He's fucking awesome. Yeah, everybody's great in it. It's just the way that I don't know, some of the stuff that it's made is rushed.
That's fun. Now it makes me want to watch it more.
Yeah, same.
I
Well,
try to
I'll
get
see it
notes.
now.
I try to take notes because my buddy Adam is real. He's the one that kind of planted the seed to me that there are all these weird errors, and if you pay attention, you find a bunch of them.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna revisit that. It's been a while since I've seen it,
That's so good.
but I love that movie.
So good.
But let's talk about Galaxy
No,
Quest.
no. We're gonna pivot
Yeah.
back.
Pivot back into another
Let's
one.
do it. So you've only seen this movie twice, Sean.
Yeah, once, probably 20 years ago. I didn't see it when it came out, so I don't know when I would have seen it. And then last night.
Wow.
That's awesome. A lot of fun surprises. Sam Lloyd, sneaky little fun surprise. Ted from Scrubs. He's got a brief. He's one of the what are they called?
Thermians.
Yeah, one of the Thermians.
One of the Thermians. All right.
Mhm. Tim Allen, sneaky good body. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Didn't
But
see
he's
that
got-
happening.
It's like the end of before you had to be like ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Like
just
he's got
toned.
that chest of like a 80s action guy.
Uh-huh.
He's
Not
toned.
the strongman guys, but like that's how you think Harrison Ford would look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he does. In What Lies Beneath, he almost looks in the beginning of What Lies Beneath. There on anyway, but yeah, he doesn't have to look like Alexander Skarsgård. You know,
Right.
just everything, just nooks and crannies. It's just like flat and hairy and wet.
Yeah. It's got so many good lines. So
Oh
many
my
good.
god, yeah.
I loved it. I've probably seen it 100 times.
I'm close to that. I fucking love this movie so much.
What's your favorite parts? What's your favorite part? Like, do you have a favorite line from the movie?
I was trying to remember a favorite line as I was watching it, and it stopped me from remembering a favorite line. There were like when they come to his house the next day, he's so good at acting like, "What are you guys doing here?" and then realizing, "Oh, I got that gig. That's right."
Yeah.
And just a gig that he didn't really have, and it was
you
very
find
funny.
Another shoe looks just
Yeah.
like that.
Should probably put some pants on.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, Tim Allen has always been really funny to me. I know he got in some hot water for, what?
a lot of
Tons of
things.
cocaine, right? And he said bad
At
words.
the beginning,
Yeah.
before we knew who he was.
Right.
He
really?
was like a,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought that
no, it was like in
into-
the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't even mind the tons of cocaine thing. He said bad words though, right?
He's made some. He
said some wild stuff.
I don't know if he's necessarily like hard MAGA, but he's
He said like
definitely
white
a
people should be
Republican.
able to say the N-word, right? Didn't he
That,
say
and
something
then
like that?
He made like a really weird comment.
That was just a general ABC Tuesday night primetime lineup, right? Because it was Roseanne and Home Improvement, so they just had their own idea.
Yeah.
It was the why. It's why can they? How come they can say it but we can't?
So you know
Tuesdays
how
on ABC.
you know how everything that he's done for his career has been about a guy, like a white collar guy, fixing up his house and being sarcastic to his wife.
Mhm.
Like the real life version of that is the shit that he tries to get away with
Okay. So what that man would actually look like in the world
and sound
Mhm.
like.
Yeah,
and what he would say at bars.
Yes.
A real life tool man would be a fucking problem.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
locally famous
And is.
tool guy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, he'd be an issue. All right. Well, in his comedic timing,
It's great.
No, he's
aside
great.
from all that,
He's
it's
very funny.
always got me.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out with Tim Allen, but this guy,
Jason Nesmith?
Jason Nesmith,
Jason
all
Nesmith.
day.
Yeah.
Peter Allen Taggart or whatever.
Peter Quincy Taggart.
Peter Quincy Taggart.
I do like when Sam Rockwell was talking about how he doesn't have a last name.
Yes.
He was like, "What's my last name?" and nobody knew it. That was fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm not important. I mean, the stuff with Sam Rockwell. Maybe you're the plucky comic relief.
Plucky?
You think I'm plucky? Right? The Sigourney Weavers. Let's get inside before that thing comes kills Guy.
Yeah.
So funny.
Also, every fucking moment of Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah. If this movie, I would watch. They should just keep making sequels about Tech Officer Chen.
Yes.
Where were we in Wings when this came out?
Wings had just ended.
Okay. So people knew who Tony Shalhoub was.
Yeah, but he was still Guy from Wings.
Yeah.
Right, and Daryl Mitchell, young Laredo, How You've Grown. He was on the John Larroquette show at this time. Like, this is a lot of TV people.
Yeah.
Rainn Wilson.
Barely.
A future TV guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enrico Colantani. This is in the midst of Just Shoot Me.
Which one is he?
He was the main.
He's the main
Thermian.
Thermian?
Yeah,
Balthazar.
Balthazar. Yeah.
Such a Otho and Balthazar. Both of them. That's a buddy
Sounds like
cop.
you're gonna get 2 dogs.
two big untrained
Or no,
pit bulls.
Mathazar. Sorry, Mathazar.
Yeah, Mathazar. Yeah.
Sounds like you're gonna get 3 dogs, and the third one is just gonna be what you thought the name was gonna be.
Yeah, it was very fun watching it, knowing that it's a good movie, knowing that I should have seen it in between the times that I have, and I just hadn't for some reason ever got to it, because it isn't one that comes up a lot. It's not, I could go back to Flights, but it's not really on Flights. You don't see it pop up streaming too much. Had to dig for it. It was on Paramount Plus.
Oh, okay.
That was, and Pluto.
Okay.
Those were the 2 that it was on. But yeah, I was wondering, was it a hit when it came? Like, did we get the gross?
70 million
70.
in 1999.
Not
Moderate.
bad.
Do we know what they spent?
Well, it was. I don't know. I don't have that written
That
down.
doesn't matter.
I mean, probably
I got it.
it was probably 30 million.
So that's it. That's a hit.
It was one where they originally shot it to be PG-13
R.
or
Oh,
R.
yeah, the
Uh-huh.
other way.
There's several times where, like, very
There's
famously, Sigourney Weaver says "fuck that" when they're going
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
chompers, and they dub it with "screw that."
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a rated R movie, and then they wanted to get PG-13 to cast a wider net.
And then they made it PG. They cut
PG?
it all the way.
No
Yeah,
way.
because of Tim Allen being in it, and they were
Mhm.
like, "Oh, there'll be a lot of Santa Claus
Yeah.
people,"
Yeah.
and the test audiences were like pissed because they were expecting a Tim Allen thing, and it was a little too dirty. So they, DreamWorks was like, "All right, let's edit it down." And a lot of people, I rewatched the documentary about it for this too. A lot of people love that because they're able to share it with their kids.
Right.
So
And like the screening that I went to had
it's
a
gone
ton
on.
of families.
yeah, so it was a good choice, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
But it hindered, I think.
I mean,
the
it's
beginning of
impressive
it.
that it's still good.
Yeah.
They make an R-rated movie and cut it to be PG. Usually, that just means this movie is dog shit.
Yeah.
It should be unwatchable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm tempted to say that it'd be fun to see an R-rated version, but what really would that give us that we
Cussing.
didn't get already?
Like more
Mostly
cussing,
cussing.
and probably like slightly more graphic sex between Tech Officer Chen and the alien.
That would be very funny, but he's the guy. They're not going to show his dick or anything. So like,
Right.
how much more? It's alien, so you can't tell the parts. Like they could probably get pretty graphic with that and still have it be PG.
It'll be language. Like more
Yeah.
than anything, it's just gonna be language.
And like it's more fun to kind of not have the swear words in there
Yeah.
because you have to get creative in lieu of swear word.
Right.
Right. I mean, that's the thing that sucks about it is that like it worked. But like, imagine if they did that and it sucked. You're making a thing about a TV show, so they wouldn't be cursing on the show, so they
Right.
wouldn't know. Like, it makes sense to not do that when they're on the ship.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as they buy into the whole thing, especially, they're not going to break their character.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, it would be funny
It's a
if he
mistake
had like
to have made it R first. That's
Yeah.
rarely my take.
if it did have to
but-
be R, it would be funny to see like coke and hookers at his apartment or his house when they
right,
come over.
Right.
Just stuff
like when they
that.
show up and show him the script and ask
Yeah.
him if he wants to be in the movie.
Yeah.
They make his
It's all
shirt.
the prequel to Galaxy
Mr.
Quest.
Allen.
Is them waking him up and being like, "Do you want to be in this?"
It just is that.
It's the exact same scene as when they just do it again when the aliens come.
And his shirt is shorter.
You know, I've been okay. This always gets me. Like I've been pretty tore up, and if there's a bed in my big fancy house, I usually get there, and because he just fell asleep on the floor with no pants on, I'm like, you'd have to be
so fucked up.
so drunk to not go over to your dope ass bed. That's just funny because you're like, so he's getting like that drunk every day.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't be able to. You certainly wouldn't have that wet, hairy stomach that he has. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I might explain the dampness.
Just sweating all up,
Hangovers are pretty sweaty.
getting the demons.
There is a thing about anytime this happens, the fact that they wake him up and he's got the same clothes on as yesterday and then puts his pants back on and then goes to space. I can never stop thinking about how fucking gross I'd feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
God,
put you in a
take
gel
a-
capsule
At least take a shower. Even if you put on the dirty clothes again, at least take a shower.
real
Right.
quick. I've definitely put on the same clothes underwear. You gotta change
Just change
your
your
underwear.
underwear.
Yeah.
Go through the rain locker, change your underwear, and then go to space. Tack an extra 10 minutes on the kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a hell of a thing. That was one of my favorite.
Yes.
Tony Shalhoub.
Yes.
What's wrong with them? I don't know. Come on. The childlike glee that Tim Allen has after he's like when he's on the ship and
Yeah. You want to see the ship? No, this is Stardock for the ship. You want to see the ship?
Yeah. But just the look on his face when Tony Shalhoub was like, "What's wrong with them?" He goes, "I don't know. Come on."
Yeah.
It's so funny. They'll figure it out. Let's go.
I know it's a trailer moment, but when the door opens on the pod and Sam Rockwell's like, "It's an alien planet. Is there air? You don't know."
You don't know. He like winces and holds his breath.
He's
Get
so
inside
funny.
before that thing comes back and kills God.
Yeah.
He's the perfect amount of.
They're minors. Yeah, they're all like 3
Yeah.
years old.
Minus, not minus. It's such a good line.
Huh?
God, Alan Rickman too.
Yeah.
Never takes that hat off. Keeps
Yeah.
that fish head on when he doesn't have to, but it would probably scare everybody on that
He has
ship.
it on when he's in his apartment.
Yeah.
Talking to Sigourney Weaver.
He's still wearing it.
Yeah, that rules.
Justin Long's first thing.
Yep.
Was it really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's fun. He's got that character absolutely dialed.
Yeah.
And that turned into Barbarian. Like that, if that kid grew up and found a little confidence, that's what he'd be like as the dickhead and Barbarian.
Sure.
Like Justin Long's roles seem to translate to what it would be like if these characters
You're
grew
right.
up.
It's also not out. It doesn't seem unlikely that a kid like that would end up with a podcast either. So Tusk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the
Working at a
Justin Long
restaurant.
Galaxy Quest.
Yeah. He
Tree.
found his footing when he got that job waiting tables for a while, got a little confidence.
Yeah.
When he made up that fake college, that kind of helped him.
Oh, definitely. Southampton Institute of Technology. Is that what it's called? It was something
I
where
think
it spelled
so.
out shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Became a psychologist.
Yep. He's
Yeah,
got-
I'm gonna pretend that I know which one that's from.
That would
lost.
be-
He
Dragging to Hell.
definitely.
Moonwood is a
I
gay
mean,
porn star.
Yeah.
he was like in this movie fucking around on computers. So of course the Die Hard with the Live Free or Die Hard guy is
Yeah,
a
that's
direct
right.
extension.
That would be a fun little thing. You write
The-
a little biography and be like, who am I talking about? Like
Yeah.
chronicle all of someone's movie roles and write that as
Yeah.
like a life story biography and then ask someone, who do you think I'm talking
That's a
about?
great idea.
Isn't that fun?
I love that.
I mean, we just did it, but that could be, I don't know, Patreon
Yeah, we
content
got to
or
mail
something.
this podcast to ourselves.
Why did people do that? They did that so it was
Copyright.
postmarked, right?
Yeah,
so if you could
it's
prove
a
it was
fake copyright that's not actually a thing.
so that was never something you could really do.
No.
All right.
The only thing it does is prove that you wrote something first, but it's not an actual copyright.
But if you went to the mats, if you went to court, you could prove that you came up with the IP before. Like if I wrote Terminator and then 10
I
years
feel
later
like that
I see
has
it.
more to do with the lawyer that goes to court with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go to court with the best lawyer at this,
Yeah.
it might.
Okay. For those who don't know, if you're
But
listening,
the guy who wrote the Terminator, it took him forever to get acknowledged. Was that the Harlan Ellison or whatever? Like he
I don't
wrote.
know.
There was somebody that
I thought James Cameron wrote Terminator.
he did, but somebody else also wrote a thing that was very close,
Oh.
and there was a lot of litigation.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds crazy to say, but it seems like a pretty straightforward idea.
That's
Go back and it seems like it.
Yeah.
Probably just because I know of it as the Terminator, and it started like, time travel stuff.
Right,
That and Back
right.
to the Future. Anyway.
Right? Well, how about this? If Kyle Reese is John Connor's dad, who sent him back first? The first time Kyle Reese went back, who sent him back? If he's John Connor's dad, there's no John Connor in the future to send him back.
Jeff, now I'm gonna have to go throw up.
I know. And I got you back for how you started this. That thing about the Ritz cracker melting on his tongue.
Randy's,
Now we even, dog.
Randy's hot little tongue.
Yeah, don't keep saying it.
They're butter crackers.
Nobody sends him back. If there's no John Connor the first time, how's he get?
It's got to
Now you
happen
go,
for
Barf.
the first time once.
Yeah, but who does it?
Well, now we're
If you-
getting into creationism. I mean,
No,
it
we're
has
not.
to happen. Well, it's got to happen the first.
Harlan
Not
Ellison and the
creationism, but we're
Bible
getting into, like-
both sued James
We're getting into
Cameron.
like the Big Bang and the creation of the universe. There has to be one first John Connor in the timeline, unless we're talking about like infinite universes. Then it's a dog ate its tail or caught its tail. I mean, you don't. There's no real way to quantify that. So
Well,
you
the
just,
dog doesn't eat its tail till like the 5th or 6th.
The
Terminator
snake
movie.
eats its
That's
tail.
what it
The dog
falls
eats
apart. It doesn't start coming apart till later.
the one where Moon Bloodgood ate her tail. Is that her name?
Maybe. Which
I
one's
think-
that one? I'll look that up in a minute.
maybe. I think there's a girl named Moon Bloodgood.
Genesis,
Maybe Genesis.
Dark Fate.
Sam, what's
those
Hun-
real stupid
Sam
ones.
Worthington.
That's the
Oh
fourth
yeah.
one.
All right.
What's your favorite part?
I
Bjorn?
love when they're in the limo and they're like, oh, her communicator's broken.
Oh,
She makes
yeah.
it crazy. Like,
First time you hear that one.
it still gets
There's
me.
there's a couple of lines in this like these like movie lines that stick as if they're quotes, but they wouldn't be. Like the one that is in my head first is a line from Rush Hour where Chris Tucker goes in to a bodega and comes out and goes, "Hey man, I got you a beef and bean burrito." That line sticks in my head as if it's a quote,
Mm-hmm.
but it isn't. It's just fun to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Because also that sentence in real life comes up more than what does it sound like I'm ordering a fucking pizza? Like that, I could just quote Die Hard, but that's rarely does that fit in context of anything.
I know what you mean because in this movie, that for me is but why.
Yeah?
Yep.
Mine from this is I need a cup holder and a couple of Advil.
Yeah.
The way that he says it, you know what I could use from you? It's a cup holder, a couple of Advil.
Right? The way like because cup holder like the words almost rhyme.
Yeah.
The way it's got like it's almost like he's tossing it
Yeah.
instead of. I just love that, like the cadence of it, and I need a cup holder and a couple of Advil. That sticks in my head as I got you a beef and bean burrito. Like it's not a quote, but it is to me.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. What about you? What's your
Like any all of the Tony Shalhoub parts.
all the Tony Shalhoub?
He's so fucking funny in this.
Is there a movie that Tony Shalhoub ruins, or even mildly adversely affects?
I can't think of his movies.
I have
13
one.
Ghosts is the
I was
only
going
one
to
I
say
know.
13 Ghosts is the one where it could have been anybody.
Okay, so that's it.
Him and
they
Shannon
didn't-
Elizabeth in that movie was pretty bad, if I remember, but it wasn't their fault. It was just kind of
it's
a bad
just
movie.
it's a schlocky early 2000s horror movie. Like,
13
Yeah.
Ghosts. I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he's the
dad, I think.
Like
They're trying-
Matthew Lillard doesn't even need to be in that. Like no one
Whoa.
needs to be in that movie for that movie to exist.
Yeah, they're doing a lot, and I can't. I remember it was one of those where they're like,
I still like it.
let's try this.
Yeah. It's a remake.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
also
know that.
Yeah, I think it's a 60s horror movie.
Okay.
And there have been talks for a while they're going to do a miniseries that goes through the stories of every ghost.
That'd be fun.
Whoa.
Very fun.
F. Murray Abraham's in it.
Yes, he is.
Abraham. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna watch that movie.
Abraham.
I fucking love Tony Shalhoub.
He, like I said, he is good in it. Matthew Lillard's good in it. F. Murray Abraham's good in it. None of them need those roles are not dependent upon those actors to exist at all.
That's why I want to see a wasted Tony Shalhoub
Yeah,
thing out of curiosity because I haven't seen one yet.
sure. It's on Plex.
Fuck yeah. Now I don't even have to pay for it. This gets even better.
Oh, it is hard to navigate. Is that yours?
Uh-huh.
It's hard to navigate. You
I'll show
can't
you here.
search. Can you search?
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
show you. I'll show you before we leave.
Oh yeah,
Better.
tight. I didn't know that.
You
Yeah.
can go random, which is my favorite.
See,
You can hit shuffle,
oh man,
which
that
is
would be
like
so
I wish
fun to
every
do.
library had.
I will show you before we leave
Be
because
so
it
fun to
should be
do.
the same interface here that it is at your house.
Okay.
Well, all right. Galaxy Quest. I give it 5 stars out of 4.
Yeah.
5 stars
Agreed.
out of 4.
3 thumbs up.
You got a boner?
3 thumbs up.
That's funny.
I was referencing his thing, but
No.
sure, yeah.
I like that.
They should give porns 3 thumbs up. If
Man,
anybody,
now
had-
you're one ahead of me. I got to come up with another thing to make you barf.
1500%.
why does my boner make you barf? Unless it's all the way down your throat. Oh,
Shit.
a 4th thing.
You know what? Just for that, you don't get to plug anything.
Sounds like you already did.
Except your mouth. I was gonna
Yeah, all right, let me be very clear. You've used your plug,
Yes, we know. We heard.
and I can't plug anything either because my mouth is full. So,
Do you
Bjorn's-
remember Kevin Williams from Minneapolis?
Yeah, Bjorn, we're not doing this on
Sorry,
the
sorry,
podcast. Bjorn's still on hiatus. Randy's got his list. You can listen to last week's episode or whenever, find the list.
Well, let me say because
Sean-
I have one of them in studio with us now. So anytime now, unlock this. Ghost and Hose, What's More Metal, and It's Nice to Be Nice with Sean Jordan.
Sean Jordan, that's you.
That's me.
Oh man, you fucking
Give it a listen.
stuck in another plug. You got another plug stuck in.
I'm just over here getting a blowjob.
Oh man, that's
great.
it. Is that what DP stands for? Meeting adjourned.